It is continuing coverage of Ball State football here at Mid-American Conference Media Day, Ford Field in Detroit, home of the NFL's Lions. Joel Gadet joined by senior linebacker Sean Wiggins and by senior wide receiver KeVonn Mabon, a couple of the captains. And KeVonn, we'll start with you because you've been here 5 years, so we'll go seniority. What's it like coming up here to Media Day?
It's very fun. It's interesting, getting to see, guys from other teams and, spending the day with them yesterday with the youth camp and spending time with the kids at Detroit. It was pretty fun. It was a good experience, and I'm enjoying myself so far.
Give you a chance to kind of get to know some guys from other teams, meet some coaches, kind of on a personal level as opposed to just being out there as opponents.
Yeah, like I said, that was the cool part. We can come out here and talk as just regular guys instead of talking trash on the field. It's kind of funny coming back and seeing some of the coaches that recruited you coming out of high school, and now they act like they don't know who you are. I think that's kind of funny. Did
you find anybody you liked, like a player you thought you didn't like that turned out to be a good dude?
I don't know. I didn't have beef with any players last year, so for me to answer that would be, a false answer.
Well, you're with Drew Hare a lot, and he's from Northern, but.
I knew him in high school, though, so we were cool from high school.
That's true. Same town. I forgot you're St. Louis guys.
Yep. So, he played with Teddy, so I knew him from high school.
Sean, your first trip up here as well. What does this signify to you? I guess camp starts next week. This is kind of the official kickoff.
Yeah, it's an eye-opener. Being here now makes you really want to come back in December. Seeing this field, it'd be great to play on it, and so that really eye-opener for that goal.
Is that something that you don't really think about because it's out of sight, out of mind, and now that you're actually here, you say, wow, this is an attainable goal, this is where I want to be?
Yeah, well, it's a long-term goal, and one thing you got to do to get a long-term goal, you got to get a short-term goal first. So we're really focused on the first game, but like you said, when you come here and see this field and everything, it does make you think a little bit more about that, getting back here.
Polls are polls. At the end of the day, they're sheets of paper. But
yeah.
You guys, I'm sure, saw where you were picked, fifth in the West.
Yep,
do you ignore it, or is it a chip on the shoulder?
You ignore it a little bit, and it's a chip on it. It's half and half. Me and KeVonn were talking about the other day, and you can't really blame them because what we gave them last year is what they're going off of, so you can't blame them. But we're starting out 0-0, so get to change it. It's up to us now.
If you can't blame them for picking it the way they did, give me the reason that maybe they should have given you a little bit higher. What are you thinking in your heads about how the offseason went, about what you guys know that other people don't, that says, hey, Ball State's going to be better this year?
Yeah, we just got a whole new culture around the stadium itself, the building, the meeting rooms, and all that. It's brand new. Coach New brought in the player coach, I feel like, atmosphere, but it's also we know when it's time to play and we know when it's not. When we step on the field, we respect the coaches, they respect us, and a lot of changes happen. The change is good, so we got a nice year ahead of us.
KeVonn, Coach New reflected back to 1993, which was his senior year, and he told us they were picked fifth that year. Yep. They won the league. Yep. What's that mean to you? How does that resonate with you?
It's just something that, like you said, it's been done before, so we feel like we can go out and do it too.
What's in mind for you? What's in store for you? This is the start of things, as Sean said, but you guys report for camp next week, and then camp starts. Kind of your checklist at the beginning of camp. What do you want to accomplish?
I just want to see an improvement from every guy, every day. I feel like if we get better every day, that first game is going to come easy to us. And, we keep that mindset going throughout the season. Every game should be easier and easier, and we should get the results we want.
And as an offense, you bring so much back. I feel like the chemistry has to be pretty good off the start.
We still have to go out and work because last year, we brought everybody back except for Jawan at running back, and, we didn't have a great year. So we still have to go out there and put in the work in camp and, make those things happen.
Sean, defensively for you, same thing. You bring a lot of guys back but want to make some improvements and some strides. What are the chief things that you want to accomplish early on?
One thing, we got to play as a defense, as a family, a little bit better. Like I said, we got people who are stepping a little bit older now, juniors and seniors, who are taking more mature roles and bringing the freshmen along. So once we get you can't have a gap between the seniors and freshmen. You got to have the freshmen on the same track as the seniors, and I think that's one thing we have now. We have a lot of starters returning, so I think we have some more leaders on there, just one or two.
This is just the start of the day. We're doing this as Media Day begins. You guys have already done some TV interviews, but what's this like for you? What are you looking forward to, talking to CBS and ESPN and the American Sports Network, and chance to be on some sets that you guys are watching at home and kind of preach the program? KeVonn, what are you looking forward to?
I'm just looking forward to coming out here and having fun. You see guys in the NFL, have interviews after games, before games, on off days, and it's kind of cool to have that experience now. And like I said, I'm excited to see how it looks when it comes out, because I know how it looks when we're sitting in the room just talking to one person. But when they come out with the effects and everything, it should look cool.
Feels big time?
Kind of, but it kind of keeps us level.
How do you feel about dress? I know guys take like pride in that. Nate Ollie was here in like red alligator shoes a couple years ago. Do we do sock game, or what did we shoot for?
He's got the sock game going on, I believe.
Can we take a look here, Keith?
Got the red and gray socks to match the red and gray. You know, I got up here the gray jacket with the red tie, and even have the white accent to go with the white shirt. So, you know, that's the things I like to do.
Sean, you got anything to counter there?
Nah, I do not. I got the regular Nike socks on. So I got the black boys on, and but it's cool though. I mean, we both look great, and usually you do interviews after the game, all sweaty and nasty, I guess. So come out here, look good a little bit, and show off our dressing talents.
Sean, appreciate the time. KeVonn, appreciate the time. Enjoy the day, guys. It's MAC Media Day. Continues from Ford Field, live here in Detroit. It's continuing coverage of Ball State football on Ball State All Access and BallStateSports.com.